I'm such as Katasha, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I am in a slightly different spot, but in the same level, still in lower ruins. I just quickly ducked back to the Dalish camp to go sell a whole bunch of stuff, because I was on full. I think I was at 109 out of 110 inventory space. I'm going the right way. So I've got to quickly go up. See what was up. I can't remember what was up. Even though I literally just played it yesterday. I'm hoping we can complete the ruins. Okay, so it's this room. I'm hoping we can complete the ruins, but not everything is. Examine the carvings on the altar more closely. Most carvings are faded, but you can make out involves a scene where honored. Okay. So we've got to do specific things for that.
As you wish.
Waterfall, please refresh. An earthen jug. I need to take the jug. I remember that one. We'll leave it alone. So I'm going to read quickly on what I'm meant to do. It isn't this one, nuts. There you go. Shows a jug overflowing with water standing on the altar while a crowd of elves. So fill the jug up with water. Put it on the altar. I am in the right spot for this one. What the hell? Shows a jug overflowing with water standing on the altar. The three elves in the robes positioned around the altar, while a crowd of elves in warlike regalia stands slightly apart from them. Below is depicted on the. Whoa! I should have grabbed a drink. Is this the right thing I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, here we go. Earthen jug to be placed. A filled earthen jug to be placed on the altar. Second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. Third takes a single sip of water. Okay, so I've got the earthen jug. Did I fill it?
On it.
Fill the earthen jug with water. We leave. Place earthen jug on top of the altar, and then it was kneeling and praying, which is 3. Quickly leave it alone. I'm going to be doing it like this because I want to make sure I get it right. Taking a single sip of water from the jug. Examine the earthen jug. Take a single sip of water. And then we take the jug. Leave it alone. Go back to this. Dump the water back in the pool. Autosave. Oh, I did it! Fancy face. Something to sell. Really?
How about you? Right. Only one shall stand.
wondering where the rest of my friends disappeared to. Just taking their time. making their way to me.
Veran Salanon, Ranala Foros. Nay, Garan Sudale, Garan!
She looks human. You need help? You lost his spirit. I'm not used to easy fights. She says Alice is basically like died. I think Alice is died. Oregon, we have a normal one, which is this one.
As you wish.
Quest updated to complete.
As you wish.
I should give everybody injury kits if they need it. Can I click from over here because I really want to be lazy? Once again. Okay, who needs an injury kit? Who needs it? Alistair. Just good old Alistair. Well, that's it for that room. At least I got that right. I hate it when I don't get this right. Reading is good. A little bit more XP for me. We'll go down here, see if we can go down here. Da 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 da. I still have my wolf friend. Yeah. Right, edge of my head. Glass factory. No obvious order to jungles. A single glass factory. Okay, I'll take it. Was this a smart choice to take factory? Probably not. Holy crap, Morrigan, what the fuck happened to your health and my health? I'll do it to Alice. And dog. She just need less up. Actually, injured as in me, as in ow. I love Alistair. I might have to give him my grader. Oh, that's bad. When did I last save?
Time for some fun.
my health potions. I have got no flasks to be able to make more.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Less fighting, more dying, blast you! You had it coming!
Oh! That was painful. Lesser doggo. I actually will give you a lesser instead. So that was painful. But we survived. I'm glad I did do that first switch.
Trap!
Not now.
This should be easy enough.
It wouldn't let me disarm those until now. Or when I walked back through to be able to sell all those items, I triggered them and there was like fire everywhere. Okay, so this is where we've got to go. Auto saves for the win!
On it. See, there's more me. It's gonna be. Here we go. On your guard.
I'm doing this without a barrel. I might bring Big Boy out, because I remember what happened last time.
As you wish.
Oh, we have no health potions! Oh, we have one. I'm gonna do a quick save just there.
Let's get started.
Okay. So I can't attack him. I'm gonna let everybody die. I can't attack the acolyte until I'm gonna say I can't attack the acolyte until I have defeated all the skeletons. That seems like something that I have to do, so we'll do it. Go back to our save, because I did just save. So Bear was a good idea. He's a strong boy. It doesn't help that I realized that the majority of people died before, so I didn't have all that up. We'll go dual striking, because that might be useful. And see, I can get you to attack him, but I need to do that to trick him to move. I got fucking fireballs, thanks! Just what I frickin' wanted, to be fireballed in the face. I'm gonna die again. Just gonna let it happen. Maybe she's frozen. What's annoying is I need to complete this room now. This is actually the last room I've got to complete. Maybe... See, I need Bear Boy because Bear Boy's strong.
As you wish.
Maybe I should save with everybody out. That's why this is the question. So we'll grab you, we'll go straight there. This bear will trigger him.
Bruises are all bruised now.
How did technically not long to realize there's an area transition right there.
On it.
It took me that long. Oh, I feel so stupid. Look, I'm here now. I don't have to deal with that damn thing. saved down here because it'll give me a chance to redo this. Fortunately, as soon as you get overwhelmed, you have very little chance of being able to get out of it. That was timing. I timed that well.
As you wish.
We're running out of injury kits. No, there's more down there, so we'll just go down. At least I can be me when doing this and not dead. Don't get me wrong, I like mages. I'm happy to play as a mage. If I didn't choose to be a rogue, to be able to be a beast, master, or ranger, whatever the fuck I am, I would choose a mage. I love being able to stab things. I mean, who doesn't? I'm gonna do this because dipshit here has a tendency to trigger any trap he finds. Okay, now we'll go and loot everything. Yes, anything? Oh, yes. Oh, we have a pile of filth. That's all we have down here.
Let's get started.
Here.
This should be easy enough.
Stuck on something. This looks like it's a smaller map than the rest of the temple. And there we go. Didn't get stuck on the stairs that time. Can I go down something?
Very well. Nope, autosave. I was bad at save too. Gatekeeper.
We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Ooh, parley. Thank you. We're talking now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
How do I know I won't be walking into another ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
Fair point. If you're willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Fair enough. Why doesn't this lady come and speak to me herself?
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us. But until then, we will not chance her coming to harm.
Here's your lady with a fang.
She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
Okay, take me to the lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Been there, done that. Been to the Fade. Conquered the Fade. Really? You had to put the helmet on me. Is my wolf just sliding? That's what that is. Yeah, so she looks kind of pretty.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Thank you. I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do your lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Is that so? Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
So Zathrian cursed him, I take it.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
I think he wishes to cure his own people, nothing else.
He will never break the curse, my lady. He will never allow it. You know this.
We cannot know that. Surely his rage does not run so deep he would endanger his own clan. If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
That makes sense. And what if there is no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
He's got a point there. Very well, I'll go to Zathrian and tell him this. I do not want to persuade and kill everybody.
Then we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Let's get started.
First thing I do, oh, it's a couple of... I don't want to attack anybody here, because I'm going to get my ass kicked. So I want to be very careful and just loot and go. Okay. We shall open the store. And we go to the top level. Did that save for... Stuck with the set. Oh, for the love of... Treasure pile. Oh, boring. Well, let's go get Zathrian. Okay, maybe Zathrian came to get me.
Ah, and here you are already.
What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
Actually, I'll go talk about our deal.
So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
So you knew about the ruin. Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
She won't summon Witherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yeah, I thought as much.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the curse came from you first.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you, the wolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered.
Those crimes were committed centuries ago.
I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be.
So your ancestors let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who is being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I will, unless you attack first. Actually, I don't think it will come to that.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Asshole. Like, those were committed centuries ago.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages. Worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
I can't believe you betrayed your people for revenge.
It is not a betrayal. I did what was necessary. I did what was just, and it still is.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
You will end this curse if I have to force you myself.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
That's a pretty puppy. Oh shit. Do I have a pet? No, I do not. No, I do. Check that on. Shit, do I? Oh, I do.
Cannot defeat you.
Finish it. Kill him now.
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Would you really let your clan die for this?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
How's she still here?
It's over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
So what are you gonna do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. we'll never forget you.
Can't lose Zathrian. Okay. Ooh, red is shade. But there was a shade in here? I'm gonna quickly explore back up here. I didn't know that was actually a proper cinematic. I kind of wish I kept my mouth shut. Me being me, I cannot keep my mouth shut and I talked. The only thing I haven't done is the whole
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
What do you want to call it?
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
I haven't done the arcane horror.
Show me what you got. Move, Harry, strike and kill. On your guard.
How did Morrigan and my dog go down at the same time? Fucking hell! Literally drop right fires. Okay, we'll bring Bear Boy up. Because he's stronger. And he'll be able to take a lot more damage. Oh. Go this side.
On it.
Oh, my bag can fit through doors, massive balls. No, I can't fit through a ball. Fit through a door. Ancient texts. See those. Rags. Chest. Yeah, that's it for in here. Stuff up over there. Yeah, I gotta remember. Oh, I'm so stairs. What is with my character and always getting stuck on them stairs? This. We still don't have any flasks, which is rather frustrating. So we're gonna go in here. What I'll do is I'll open everything but the phylactery. What's with me an insufficient skill? I've got maxed frickin'. Hey, my dog can learn more. This. That is maxed. Granted, my cunning is 27. I should never have done that. My dog will be because he doesn't do anything else. Okay. Save in this room.
As you wish.
Do this again.
This should be easy enough. On your guard!
This is definitely going better, but my bear keeps missing. I'll give you that. Let's see. Dog. For Alstar, because he has more. I think the reference might just take me a couple of goes. I don't even know what level he is. Can you come back to the ruins after you finished? I mean, you can go back to the tower and go up and down it. I just needed a quick little Google, because I do want to actually leave, but I wanted to. That's where I came in. I wanted to know if I could come back. It looks like I can come back. Like I can go up and back, up and down the tower. So, which is good. But I thought I wouldn't because of how close the Dalish camp is to.
Let's get started.
The Darkspawn Blight. That was my main thing. But it looked. What's the thing getting stuck on these goddamn stairs? I don't remember ever having an issue in that Dragon Age. At least in Dragon Age 2, I don't remember having an issue with that. Well, let's go back to getting stuck on stairs. Please. Right now, spot everything. Like, we've still got the Arcane Horror to kill, we've still got the Revenant to kill. Fuck you. Yeah, no, they'll let me come back. We want to go to the outskirts. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Oh no! Oh, pity. Was so destroyed. A team of crows and a stuck crow. Oh god, they're pitiful. Oh, hi Zebron. Oh shit, Alistair. Me. Probably should give Morrigan a mana potion. There we go. Ah, wake him up and talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some questions.
Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
What are the Antivan Crows?
An order of assassins, of course, out of Antiva. I suppose you wouldn't hear much of them out here, but where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Okay, you came all the way from Antiva.
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Who hired to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was.
Of course.
Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logan?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you found that service...
Well, that's between Logan and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me...
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When are you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logan of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Why aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm not done questioning you yet.
Very well. Ask, and thou shalt receive.
Fair enough. Okay, now maybe I am done.
Unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal.
I'm listening. Make it quick. Talk. No, I'm watching you closely. Yeah, make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
What do you want to do?
I happen
Whoopsies!
to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
Why would I want your service?
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no?
Is this before or after you stabbed me in the back?
These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So, what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
Very well, I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it, we could use him.
Alright. I see your point.
Simple-minded.
Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
And we now have another rogue. I'm still going to stick to my usual. I probably should swap someone out at some point. I don't like my dog.
Very well.
Yeah, they both disapproved. That's hilarious. I'm probably going, way, you're crazy. Friends of Red Jenny. We just got a new quest. You require a small painted box. Denerim District. Okay. Why am I Morrigan? Oh wow, I can make it do shit. I did not actually know I could do that.
This should be easy enough.
I know everybody's got an injury. I'm not worried about the injury because we are going to go back to camp. Oh, my thing is a dwarf. I mean, we've got the
Done.
humans.
The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Did you know of his connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you, Lanaya.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Yeah, okay, just. That was the first thing I was like, now can I. Oh, level up. Give me some more cunning. Coercion, please. Feign death. I love that spell in World of Warcraft. It sometimes works. Deadly Strike. What does this do? I didn't even read it, I just grabbed it. Ah, okay. Morrigan. Magic. Oop, let's click something. Yes, we want that on you, Morrigan, because you can be weak as all fuck sometimes.
So be it.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I would like to battle with you. It only takes me that long to grab frickin' health potions. I'm pretty sure I have everything I can actually need. Can I just go camp? And we're gonna do a quick gear up of Zevran.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis
not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality.
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Jesus Christ. Why have I heard that? Orochimaru, Naruto. Then why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Jesus Christ. Are you certain about this?
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired. Their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
What do you... So Flemeth...
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually, she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile. So, she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Anybody, or must it be a daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
You and Flemeth were hardly friendly. No one thinks the worst of their mother. Yeah, no one would think the worst of their mother.
Flemeth is no doting mother. She is an abomination and a sorceress, and I should have at least suspected something.
What do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Perhaps you should talk to her first.
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Kill Flemeth? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
What do you need? Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Very well, I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Are you serious? Kill Flemeth, a bitch of wild.
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
We'll see what we can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okay, that was actually completely and utterly unexpected. Well, I'm going to leave this here. We've now got Zevran. Oh, such a odd group. Wow, this episode went for a lot longer than it should have. But then again, I got caught up by Morrigan, and I just finished the Bristolian Forest. Oh well. Some things take longer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as I am. Like and subscribe, and with that, I shall see you in the next video or stream. Bye!